Hello and welcome everyone to the D1 Spain stream. Today I'm joined by Starry
Hello, everyone.
and I've got disconnected for some reason. Um, I can't spectate for some reason. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, EA being EA, and I'm pretty much out for some reason. Did it kick you too?
There's something wrong with my lobby. I got frozen or something.
I think someone would need to re-invite me. Beautiful
Can't you
then.
join session now?
I can even join it. I'll try to leave and see if someone invites me, hopefully.
Yes, so we have sorry for small technical difficulties.
Yeah,
We will try and show you the full qualifying as soon as possible. Well, it's still early minutes, so there won't be much action.
oh, Abdullah the Savior. Papaya man
Oh,
invited me
yes,
back.
me as well. Nice.
Ah, finally, I can spectate it. It's good that's so we missed 2 minutes, 3 minutes ish from the quali. But we are right back into this as KJ is on a lap with a few other drivers as his diamonds edits. Airweb is gonna complete his lap now. He goes first with 1:12.4. Um, the next one across the line is gonna be AlphaTauri of Atem Ulusoy. Garrick goes fastest now, 2 tenths over Airweb.
Can you please send me an invite?
Yeah, I'll send you an
I got
invite.
it from Bobo, but something went wrong.
It's just EA being EA again. KJ goes
Hopefully.
fastest by merely a second from the other drivers. Unexpected. Oh, Mr. Haynes almost went into back of someone. I think that's NukeTube, who's on intermediates. Right. That's gonna be a quali ban, sure. Davito is gonna complete his lap. He goes second fastest with 5 tenths away from KJ. Edits on a lap now. He invalidated his lap before. Um, and there's pretty much no one on a lap. Mr. Haynes gonna head for a second lap probably. So I'll watch edits here on board with him.
Hey, I am I am back. I'm ready.
I think you could join Jamie. We are D3 though, but
Does Jamie Esther wants to join? I
yeah,
think.
but he's D3, so I think he's fast enough. He's D2 pace, so I think he could be the.
I've there was precedence before with drivers from fast drivers from D3, proven fast drivers from D3 joining D1 lobby, and well, who is faster than current leader, you might say, of the ranking. So
I'm gonna invite him.
yes,
We'll see how that's gonna go. Jamie, where do I get to here? And I'm gonna send one to Diamonds.
as now we only currently have edit on his lap. But yes.
Oh, you left again.
I did got disconnected. Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry. I
invite.
think my okay.
And I'm gonna spam Diamonds with one more invite. To be sure. So Garrick now on outlap. That was interesting crash into the wall. And he almost beat himself on the grass. Okay. Interesting one. And a Bird. EA being EA again. Oh my god, I love this game. So, Bobo is now gonna go for a lap.
It will
Around.
be interesting to see how will quality will go.
Yeah.
We have which will be those three drivers that will fall from the Q1. Will Jamie Hester make the D3, and we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, Wobble pressed the throttle too much. Now he's gonna not do the lap. He's gonna charge his ERS, go for it again probably, or maybe go into the garage. Not do a banker. If for a racing now, if racing I guess, goes into turn 4, setting the purple first sector. He hasn't got a time, so this is his banker. Almost locking up there as he goes up the hill to the second DRS straight into the fast right-hander he goes. Now it looks like not that tidy lap as someone would want it, and Jamie retired.
Jamie binned it on turn 2. I think he lost control, maybe, and just crashed. Because I didn't see it, I just saw the minimap.
Yeah, that's why you don't invite D3 drivers into D1 race.
He just don't want to create any chaos on the start. He just want to ride from the back and see how fast he can be.
Oh,
I respect that.
his wheel disconnected, so
Oh,
that happens. Robot reaction saying he couldn't take the pressure. That's
well,
maybe
yeah.
the other thing.
Only Jamie know what is the real truth there.
Yeah. So Wabo
Anyway,
now on his second lap
yeah.
with mediums. He's going into the third sector now. It looks like a decent lap for now. Definitely faster than the 141. That was also the lap he backed off. So he's going into the too fast corner, fast right-handers, almost invalidating there. Just keeping it in the lines. Now he goes onto the straight across the line, and he's gonna go 8th fastest with nice lap on those mediums.
Yes, for considering those are mediums, that's a good lap. I'm surprised he didn't want to maybe save those mediums for the race, but maybe he wants to save more soft. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I think on this track it's difficult to choose the tire strategy because you've got pretty much the mediums work like a softs and last almost the same length. So it's pretty much on you if you want to race on mediums or softs. It's from my perspective, of course, as I see it, but the only difference
Currently, I
is.
think only Garrick is. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, talk, but it's good.
No, I was just saying that only Garrick is currently, I think, on the flying lap, and currently P8. We'll see how he goes entering the sector 3. He is faster. It's a time for now that would put him around 4th or 5th place. So we'll see how he will finish it. It's not particularly hard, this last sector, but you can lose time there, a small bit of time.
Now he goes onto the straight across the line, and it's gonna be P5 with 111.9, and that's a decent lap against
Yeah,
those esport drivers we got here. And I think he's gonna be safe with that lap. I think that
yeah.
around 112. It's gonna be the projected knockout time, probably. Could be.
Well, considering there's only one person really to beat now, yeah, because there are two DNFs, so 15 people go through, so there's only one person to beat. And currently it's Tyler who is on his lap.
As the two Ferraris joined now. So so it's almost full lobby for now. I don't know how
Yes,
that happened.
we have a new guy here. I've heard gossip he's very fast, so we will see how he will fare in the prancing horse. Well, KJ Igor retires, but with his time, yeah,
He's gonna be safe.
yes,
Davito is not on a second lap. So for now no one is on a lap as NSO Bert invalidated.
so now we have two people to knock out here left. We'll see.
It's
So far, well, we will definitely want Diamonds or Tyler to maybe improve those. Well, all of those guys are fast, so
I think
it'll be
the
interesting.
most safe available is KJ, of course. But Heyman is now going for a second lap. I don't blame him. He's not gonna be happy with the time. He gotta find at least 2 tenths somewhere to feel a bit more safe than he is now. That's the same for Tyler, I think. Both of them on the medium tires. I should brought up the tires now as yeah, Heyman is now going, or Humane, that's what we want to call him, on medium tires with 4 minutes remaining. Is he confident enough? He can,
That's ballsy.
yeah, he needs to pick up somewhere 2 tons on medium tires. I don't think that's gonna be the strat, but we'll watch him closely. We'll see what he's gonna do on this lap.
Interesting why NSO Bert retired. I didn't see that there was a crash or something, so
I think he
I
crashed,
don't know what happened there.
or just retired. I think he crashed or something. He invalidated his lap time. Or maybe he was on too much used softs and didn't think he's gonna make
Maybe.
anything of it. Well,
Only
at
one.
best, he's gonna start P16 now, which is not too shady considering we have 19 drivers, but you would like to start higher, of course, that's for everyone.
Mm.
Yeah,
Will be
now
interesting to see if Harrison.
we'll see
decides to go out.
Bert saying that he's too slow. He's gonna not race, I think. So that's one driver less, I think, for now. As Harrison's still not doing out.
Yes, maybe. Well, as a new. Oh yeah, he is now going out.
Yeah, and
On.
we are watching
Yeah.
closely because I want to see what he's gonna cook. Of course, he's saying that he didn't practice for this race, so he's not gonna be in his fastest form as he would have been in, I think, the races he practices for. Um, but yeah, Garrick is now gonna go for a lap. Grisler, ego retired, I would say, um, just for the sake of it. As
Mm.
Garrick now goes for a lap, and there's gonna be a lot of guys completing their laps now. Garrick is first of them.
Babo is the last guy out of the pits. I think he should have time for another lap.
He got 15 seconds safe from an outlap,
Yeah.
so I think if he warms up those tires
No.
in the third sector or second sector possibly, then he's gonna be fine. Um, it's a
Well,
hands for time, but yeah.
Humane. Humane won't better his time. He stays in the pit. So I'm guessing it's if Tyler won't improve, then well, if Tyler should improve, I guess. So it will be just Humane going out. I imagine.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see Human retired, actually. So,
Yeah.
um, it's about Harrison and Tyler if they're gonna set a fast time as Garrick goes into the pits. Maybe not improving on his time. He's safe with it. No need to go out. Um, the next across the line is the Aston Martin of Nuke.
I
No, he's on an out lap.
there might
Sorry. That's
there might
edit.
have been a case of impeding. Sorry for
Where?
Tyler because he was 3 tenths faster and he didn't improve. And on the last in the last sector, someone was in his way, I think, but camera didn't show it to me well. So yeah, because he didn't improve. So it's weird.
Yeah,
So
and
yeah,
it looks like E.T. Harrison is. He's been in it, so
crash.
he crashed on purpose because he didn't improve. So just a frustration crash there. As Wabo now he's gonna be the last across the line. We shall come back to him, and no one else is gonna be out, so these drivers no need to complete their laps. Of course they don't know that, so Tyler is gonna complete the lap, probably not gonna be last. Yeah, he goes in front of Diamonds. Diamonds now is gonna be the next across the line. He's not gonna be next across the line. He backed out of it. The same for Wabo, and that's the end of the quali. So uh, the only two
Well,
drivers out
first.
is. Oh, sorry. The only four drivers out is Bert, Mint, Jamie, and Harrison.
Yes, is this also first race for Mint Block?
Yeah, it is.
I
It
think
is.
it is.
He's trialist.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see how what he will be able to do from the back. It will be very interesting. Those two new drivers. How will they fare among our grid? As we are waiting for Q2 to well Q1 basically to end for Q2 to start.
And
Hmm.
it's not looking too competitive. The field. KJ totally dominating other drivers with almost 4 tenths um, on it. Thank you, Haynes, for the hydration. Don't drown me, please.
Yes. And Enes Abert is the only like regular driver that got eliminated in Q1, and it's his first Q1 elimination. And I guess it will be his worst start in the season. His previous one was 15th in Singapore. Now he's 16th. Well, we will also see what can do from the back as all of those guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna hydrate for you, Husky. And the
You
journey.
hear
What?
Imu and Meet Fuistare journey.
Yeah. The two of us on comms again from Mexico. The dynamic Slavic
Yes,
duo coming back together.
exactly. Slavic papaya.
Yeah.
Fuistare.
As Haynes, internet said, nah, I'm not doing this today, and he left. So he's gonna need an invite, pretty sure.
I was afraid it's my internet and I disconnected again. Okay, I will see if I have him in the.
I think I have him. So
Okay.
that's Jamie. Sorry, Mr. Haynes. I'm gonna spam him in few invites.
In an F1 World Championship race, and she did it here in the 1975 Spanish GP. From
What
2007
is
to
there? Do we have a
2015,
problem
Spanish
journey,
GP
or should I
was
say
named
sour
Best
tub?
Spanish Driver every year.
Sour it up.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Haynes' wheel malfunctioned, so that's the second driver whose wheel gave up on him today.
Yes, a real wheel of fortune, you might say.
Here we go with the puns again.
Yes. So, well, we already have four drivers on the track: KJ, IF Racing, RWeb, and NoobTube, with two other guys going out as well. Will be interested. Well, KJ will definitely want to just. It's interesting to see because I imagine KJ would want to go through this Q2 on one set of tires. So, oh yeah, now he's going on the used one.
Yeah, I think.
No, he's not. That's not what the graphic tells me.
You need to go tire, and that should show you.
Yeah, and it tells me zero. Oh yeah, I've lost connection again.
I dubbed there on new, all of them, so. And you left again. I'm gonna
Yeah,
throw you an inf. I'm gonna spam you a few invites so
yeah,
we can.
thank you.
As a racing spun out into the wall, missing it probably by a few centimeters there. Um, he's lucky he ain't got any damage probably. As Mr. Haynes, yeah, he retired. So KJ is gonna be the first. He's gonna complete a lap now probably, or it's gonna be Arvap. Who's going into the second sector now with his Red Bull.
Hannes asks for invite again.
Yep, I'm gonna invite you. I spam you a few invites, but here you go again. Why do we have German chat now with Husky and Journey?
Well, maybe they are fans of the regime. You never know.
Yeah. And you left again.
Yeah, I don't think maybe that my internet, if
It can be
I'm
that
getting
bad.
disconnected. It's weird.
Bawish is saying that,
Yesterday wasn't that bad.
yeah. It's really interesting. A lot of drivers actually leaving also. Well, worst case, if you want to still cool comms, I can stream the game for you on Discord here. I think that's the only solution to this problem right now.
Yeah, I think you can just do that just in case.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll do it for.
if I'll disconnect like in next 10 minutes, well, before Q2 disconnects, well, before Q2 ends, if I will disconnect again, then me coming back every few minutes, then yeah.
It can be also a host problem, but I doubt that. That would be a lot more drivers leaving, and I don't
Yeah.
have any internet problems, so I think that's just internet's being bad today for some reason. As Wabo goes across the line, he goes fastest by a tenth from Davito. That's a nice time from the papaya there. Grizzlor now is gonna be the next across the line. And he looks pretty fast. Not fast as other Grand Prix, but he's gonna go across the line now. And he's going to set. He's gonna go fastest by 4/10 from Wabo. And excuse me
That's
for a
similar
second.
time to KJ's. Okay, that's a similar time to KJ's from Quali, from Q3. So I imagine it should be enough for Q3 to get into Q3. We will see. Well, I imagine every time that it's over 112 won't be enough.
Okay, I'm back. So we are going back to commentating with Starry taking it from me for a brief second. Edit now on the lap. He's gonna go through the turn 5, which is very hard not to lock up with turn 1, of course. Now he goes into the fast right-hander onto the straight, opening DRS. Trying to pick up slipstream as the Mercedes going out of the way with the McLaren there. Up the hill you go into this very hard turn to get right. You don't see the apex. You see only the turn in point and turn out point. He going into the last turn now, almost flat out. He's gonna go across the line. He's gonna go P6 with 112.1. KJ also on a lap now. He sets the purple second sector, going up the hill, and now into the last two corners. He's gonna go across the line to set. Beautiful time, P2 only. That's interesting. That's 1/10 of 1/10 and a half.
Yes, that's also a bit slower than his previous.
Hello,
Well,
Mars.
than his previous session. We'll see now. Diamonds is on his first flying lap of this session.
Picking up
Trying.
slipstream as
Oh,
Haas goes into the wall, trying to give slipstream to Diamonds. And you don't see that very often. Guys
No.
going into the wall. But I think he escaped with no damage actually there. Which is very lucky. He goes across the
Yes.
line to go P8 with 112.3. And he's in better place than he was in Q1. And C2 is Starry. Is C2.
Yeah. Hello, Mars. Yes. Well, Edit was it's just in Haas livery. You through Davito spirit, he did everything he could to help Diamonds. So yeah, but it's still not the greatest lap from Diamonds. 112.3.
Yeah,
I
the
don't think it will be
slipstream is
enough.
not helping there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be around P11 with two drivers not set in lap now. So Mr. Heinz is, I think he's out of the session.
Well, definitely looks like it from the screen. He's grayed out, so yeah.
And we have to wait for Human to go across the line. Because no one is on a lap at them and Diamonds completed their lap. So these two drivers are gonna pretty much say if Diamond this time is gonna be safe for now. It's not gonna be safe from the track evolution till the end of the session. But these two drivers are gonna have to be quick to go in for a lap and then again out. So Humane going into turn 1, turn 2 now. Let's try it on board with him. Turn 3, very long turn. You have to open the wheel as much as you can. Into turn 4, up the hill. You can press the throttle really to the corner. Into turn 5, hard not to look up. Now into this bit of a straight, again uphill, very narrow uphill turn. Try to take as much as the grip as you can, but now into this turn, up the hill again, pretty much going only up the hill till the last turn. As that star goes fastest, 3 tenths. Oh my god! And Humane
that's a
going
statement
into the
of a lap.
pits. Humane crashed in pit lane. He went onto the bump and crashed into the pit lane.
What happened there?
He went
Yeah, I
onto
saw
the
that.
bump and
Oh,
that's the, I think that's the first
Interesting.
victim of the weekend of the bump.
and,
Definitely
and
not the
what happened
first.
with Garrick?
I don't know what happened to him, but
Yeah, he also. Well, at least Williams are, brotherly, didn't set a time. You can
so
say.
there's gonna be only 3 drivers now out of the session. That should make Diamonds feel a bit more safer, but he's not safe at all. Not safe at all
Well,
with that
in
time.
D2, in D2 yesterday, the cutoff point was 1:12:08, I think. So yeah, I don't think 1:12:3.
D1 is
still
slower
will be
than
enough.
D2. Oh my god.
Yes, and all of them are slower than D3. We know.
Gotta mix those drivers up a bit. Maybe promote me to a cheeky D1. I'm gonna be
We'll
just
see.
back marker. You can do that to me.
Well, but Death Star lap was definitely a kind of a statement here.
And
we'll
he's
see.
gonna be safe 100%. I don't see
Yeah.
point where it's not he gonna be safe.
And as we said that he retires.
Yeah. I think he heard us on a stream.
Yeah.
It's really probable. So no one on the lap, actually only 3 drivers who are not safe. Airweb is not safe also.
I think Davito started his lap.
Indeed he started. So let's watch and on board with him, shall we?
He is faster.
He is going faster. He looks to be faster than his lap before. Maybe he's gonna try to get cheeky slipstream from Diamond's here. Maybe on the straight also, but it's not gonna help too much. Yeah, it's the cheeky slipstream, but yeah, that's not gonna help him on this straight. You don't gain too much time from slipstreaming your teammate. So
At least they At least they didn't hit each other, so that's a progress for Mercedes.
Yeah, that's a progress. Um, Now into the last turn, Davito is gonna complete his lap. He goes across the line to go P4. That was a nice lap from him. He's gonna be
Yeah.
safe with that time. Diamond's now starting a lap. Noob is gonna go across the line to complete his lap. He is improving indeed. He goes P8. He's gonna be safe with the time probably. As only, oh, he's not gonna be safe with the time. The only driver safe should be Tyler with 3 drivers going on a lap.
Well, LF Racing is not going out of pits, so his time is a cutoff, basically.
Yeah. So now Diamonds on a lap, trying to get into the cheeky turn. Turn Q3. Um, Now into the uphill section again. Almost every time there's uphill as the quali finishes. So only who started lap now, he's gonna have to rise to complete it. As Diamonds go into the last turn, and he's going across the
Can he
line,
do it?
and he's
Yes,
safe right
he
behind his
can.
teammate. He did it.
Oh yes, he
So
shined
now
bright on that light, like on
Edit
that
goes
lap, like
faster.
only he can do.
So racing is officially out. Can Erweb push a noob tube out? Who's gonna go into the pit? So it's only on Erweb. He's not improving. He has to pick up a lot of time to the last
Oh, yes.
sector. Almost impossible to do it. We can trust in him though, as he goes to the last 2 turns. Is he gonna do it? Is this the moment where Snoop Dogg not gonna be in Q3? He goes across the line, and he's not gonna improve. So
And
he starts
he's
12th,
not improving,
and
unfortunately.
that's pretty much just no pace there from the Red Bull. I think he tried to do 3 laps and just no pace at all. He did it though.
Yeah.
He starts in the points. I think that's just enough from the Red Bull of Arab for now.
I'm okay. I think Jamie Hester wants me to sing "I'm Faster" and I know it for our web, and well, not that's for Jamie. Unfortunately, it will be a cappella sound to hear. So here I go. Oh wait, I'm old. I'm an old person. I need my lyrics.
I can try
Where
to
is
sing
it?
with you, but it's gonna be pain for me with this cold.
Okay. 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 When I go on the track, this is what I see. Judging by their laps, they are slower than me. I got lots of ERS and I'm not afraid to floor it, floor it, floor it, floor it. I'm faster and I know it. Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the clip from me. That's the Combs karaoke from me. I hope you like it. As we are getting ready for Q3.
So bit of a
Flames
break.
in chat. Love to see it. Thank you guys. Yes. Also, it's interesting. Humane. It was his second only time not getting free. He raced almost in every race apart from Canada, and only other time that he didn't get in free was Great Britain. So, well, tracks with fast corners. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what's gonna happen here.
As our drivers are heading out the pits. Well, 4 of them for now.
So KJ,
Tags are scams, Mars. Tags are scams. When you will get older, you will understand it.
Yeah, commit tax fraud.
Yeah. Yeah, we got rid of tax. We are the best community ever. We got rid of taxes. So yeah.
So there's a big thing of cars here. The first one is that star. You don't need to leave a big gap to him. He's gonna be enough. But one more is right behind him. He's gonna start the lap second. Then it's KJ, and then it's his teammate Noobtube. So we're gonna watch on board with Death Star. He was the faster. Um, he was the faster driver there. So he goes into the turn 3 now, turn 4 right, upcoming there. And he looks really rapid. He could do a great lap here, almost invalidating on the track limits there. Going uphill now. Into the second DRS straight he goes. Now into the uphill section again, sector 3. He goes now the hard turn here to get right. I think it's the turn of 14. Now he goes into the last two turns, turn 15, turn 16. Now upcoming, now onto the straight he goes across the line to complete 110.9. Wow.
Yes. He's not messing about from the first lap. He wants to show that he wants to, close the gap to Grizzler this race.
And it looks like it's gonna work for him. So as there's Davito now goes third, and it's now gonna go to the last two turns across the line, and he's gonna set P6. He's last for now. Diamonds is gonna start his lap. And excuse me for a second.
No problem. As we will see how Diamonds fares on his Q3 lap. I won't be commenting how good he is doing because I'm only a D3 driver. So, but we can see he's still on track, so that's good. He turns right on the right-handers, he turns left on the left-handers, he goes straight on the straight. So all the basics are there, and we'll see how good he is doing those things. Now he's heading for the DRS straight.
He's heading nowhere as he left
He
the
disconnected.
session. He disconnected
That's
halfway through his lap.
that was what's the word? I'm missing the English for it, but anticlimactic. Yeah.
He couldn't handle the pressure on his lap, so he
Yes.
he left. No, he couldn't take the pressure. The internet couldn't take his pressure.
Yes, and the bot also couldn't take it pressure, and he went straight to pit and didn't even finish. So pressure was too much for everyone.
So now the championship leader, Chrysler, now here, he's leading pretty comfortably in the drivers' championship. I don't know how much points is there. You can tell us, Story.
Oh, of course I can. You have me for that. Is round 4, around, but round 4 ahead of Death Star. He participated in 2 races more than Death Star, but still 40 points is a big margin.
Yeah, it's pretty big margin there. So even with Grizzler now not finishing first, he's pretty safe on it.
Oh, I don't imagine Grizzler not finishing. He
Yeah,
finished
that's also
every
impossible.
race apart from Belgium when he was fourth, he finished every race. Well, at least second. So yeah, impressive. And we will see now if all those prizes will mean something. And
He goes only P5.
yeah. Well, there's
Yeah.
small margins, yeah, between second and fifth. It's like 1/10. So yeah.
But against Death Star, he's nowhere close. Even KJ is nowhere close with his time.
Well, yeah, and Death Star will hope that safety car will also be nowhere close when the race will come.
Yeah, the safety car is gonna be his biggest enemy there. For him to compete. Today it's not gonna be Grizzler nor KJ. It's just gonna be the safety car, I think, with his pace.
Okay. Well, Death Star in our chat, he's saying that he is too good. Well, I'm not gonna comment on that. I'll just wait for the curses.
I'm just waiting for the curses. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yes, as we only have now Grizzler on the track, who is on going. That he's in lap, so it's also nothing to be passionate about. Hopefully, he makes the pit entry. Oh yeah, he did it. So yeah, that's it. Everyone now waiting. Wow, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty hectic end of the session. Did
Everyone
Diamonds
in the
come back?
pits,
I
so
would try
very.
and invite him again.
What invite? Who invites?
I will try and invite Diamonds again because I don't think he came back.
Well, I don't think he's getting from the P10, honestly. So he's gonna just stay there.
No, I already sent him. You don't have to.
I did send him too.
Let's not spam him.
We need to spam him with invites. He's not gonna join if you don't spam him.
As we have a beautiful weather and on this beautiful sunny day, Papaya and Haas going out of the pit. Now they are going out. They all start going out.
So
So we will
Edit's
see.
gonna be probably the first one to duel up.
Yeah, hopefully within track.
And now it's gonna be Webble who's gonna overtake him on the track. And we'll have probably a lobby restart because of signs getting destroyed for braking. Which could be bad idea from one perspective. It could be good idea from other perspective. It's not good idea from my perspective because I want to go to sleep, but that's just my personal opinion on that.
I'm not sure about. I don't know. I will withstand my opinion on it. I can write it somewhere else. Anyway, almost all of our boys are back on track. KJ is the last one out. Diamonds, unfortunately, will not have his chance to shine in Q3. And as Vabo, yes, Vabo is starting clap.
As Diamond joined, but it's gonna be not enough time for him. Wabo now goes onto the gravel. He did not invalidate though, but It's gonna eat a lot of his time. I think he has enough time to. Yeah, he's backing off. He's backing off. He's going
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
another
yeah,
lap.
yeah.
That's just enough
He
time
needs to
there to
yeah.
do
He
it.
needs to save his ERS. You need around 80% of ERS
Yeah,
for a
he
lap
has
at least.
80%. He's totally safe on it. Behind him though is NewTube, who invalidated also. So only failure laps now getting set. Only edits is from that group who's gonna complete an actual lap. It looks like it for now. Yeah, and we are
As there
restarting the
is
lobby after this quali, which sounds kinda stupid in my opinion, as Ervap, or that was Grizzler! Grizzler went into the wall! Grizzler went into the wall! He has no front wing!
what's happening here?
Tyler is gonna be the next across the line. And he's going to set. He's going P7 there. And it's probably destroyed his wing also. Davito now going up the hill. But the first one is gonna be KJ across the line. Can he deny that star now? Um, and KJ is gonna now go into the last turn.
I'm sorry for not backing you, but I'm just checking the info on how are we looking with restart, because currently
Yeah.
there's not one voice about it.
Bi-Circuit Festival, an ultra-distance cycling event featuring 24-hour, 12-hour and 6-hour races. Ronaldo's 2012 win unfortunately turned out to be his only podium in the sport. However, the race weekend saw him set some world records. Maldonado.
So, in between doing the restart thing, uh, it's the quali finished. And we're gonna know the results in few seconds time. Here's your results from Q3.
I don't think we will be restarting now.
No, we are not.
Or are we? Yes,
KJ
so
said
please
we are.
don't quit the session. So we have a Death Star on pole position. KJ will be supplementing the front row. Behind them we have a Papaya Vabo and Eta Mulsoy from Alpha Tauri. And well, if anything from the last race, it looks like there might be an interesting fight in the top.
Yeah. It looks
Also,
like
please
it
don't
could
spread
be
the up.
raining. It looks like it could rain here. If you look at the clouds. And Diamond said to left the session, and I'm not gonna help him. Oh, you can help him, never mind.
I can help him as well.
Where do we got him? Oh, he's totally offline now. His internet gave up totally on him now. No rain, says Ervep. Thank you, Ervep, for that inside info. So it's just gonna be cloudy for the race. Star is not racing. He's on comms with me.
No, I'm just on comms. Why do you think that I'm racing? Am I on the grid somehow? Because
I'm on a grid probably too. That's because we left. That happened to KJ in Singapore too. So you're on a grid. So just complete the formation lap and then retire.
well, there's no formation lap.
You have to. There's no formation. How do we? You don't want to broad out the safety car.
No, I will just go and into pit. Yeah,
Yeah, you need
just
to
go one
complete
lap and
first
go
lap.
into pit.
So maybe start the
That's so
race.
weird.
Start the race. It's normal. That happened to KJ also. So not just normally leave the drivers. Leave them like a big gap. So nothing bad's gonna happen, and then go into the pits and retire.
Yeah.
This should be good.
But like you said, it is a bit cloudy. So we might maybe well yeah, well our web said that there is no rain, but you can never trust Mark, can you?
Pretty much, yeah. Can be around it. So we're gonna ready up in a few seconds time now. Mark has a skill issue. Yeah, that's right. That's why you need an engineer like Husky or me.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said, on the start we have Grizzler, we have sorry, Death Star and KJ. I don't remember. Grizzler finished fifth, so we will see.
Yeah, the
Well,
vegan.
right now, from the race director, it looks like the top five wants to start on hards.
Oh, and there we go. It's 4 lights, 5 lights, and it's lights out. And away we go in Spain, with drivers now going across the track. Death Star getting great start, but he's gonna have to defend from KJ into first turn. He does that perfectly as Grizzler makes his place up to, and there's a lot of things going on. Um,
And unfortunately, I can't chime in because the game is stuck on race director. I can't turn it off.
yeah, leave your AI to drive. You need to maybe try to go into the pits. But now, Gristle right behind KJ, and everyone right behind everyone pretty much. Only Wabo has a big gap to the cars in front. As Tyler locks up, the Haas goes into back of him. And now Garrick is gonna try to challenge him as the Haas goes on the now on the gravel there. That Star is gonna complete the lap in first. KJ is gonna try to compete with him. It's just not gonna be enough to compete there into turn one.
I'm sorry, I can't add anything at this point because I don't see anything. I only see race director.
Then try to retire somewhere before there's a big runoff
I
area.
can I don't control my car at all.
You don't
I have
control
a
it?
spectator vision. I have a spectator vision, and it's back on race director. Just I have a race director screen on me because I checked race director when the race was starting. Anyway, back to I will let you know.
Yeah. So now, here's the tires for you. The top 5 on the hards, and the other cars and the 2 more are on mediums or softs there, so it's interesting. It starts at the another fastest lap. He's starting to pull away from KJ there. As Harrison picks up 5 seconds time penalty, retires, and don't see much happening other than that.
No, I think I will have to restart my game.
You can do that. I'll invite you. So Chrysler now right behind KJ, and KJ behind Death Star. Death Star is gonna try to defend this, nails, toes, everything. Um, but is it gonna be? Is it gonna work for him? It's the right thing to ask now. He has a DRS. He's lifting behind him, but Chrysler is not gonna lift, and he's almost goes into the down on the inside, into the corner. As Etam is right behind the McLaren now, as a virtual safety car comes out, and it's just before the overtake, and uh, that's the good thing for the papaya there. We shall spectate Jamie. Um, he's totally new to this environment here. Um, so he's still racing in a good position, with almost starting last there. Um, and Jamie has got a drive-through penalty. That's not starting well for him. Um, there's no big of a fight as KJ goes around the outside on that star, completes that move beautifully. Um, now up the hill we go. That star is gonna try and not get too much slipstream. You don't want to get slipstream into the turn 3. You might get a slip and oversteer there, as the top 4 stays the same. Davito now top 5, um, competing with the big boys up there. It's gonna be interesting to see what's gonna go from this. And I think the Star and KJ are gonna work with each other, try to pull away from Chrysler, uh, and make that more even between these two drivers. Are you finally in the lobby?
Yes, I'm back and I'm now driving the Alpine to the pit.
Alright. As that Star overtakes KJ, I think. So it's just where it was. Chrysler now trying to stay behind them, but still not working too much there. There was yellow safety car behind. There's one McLaren on the road. Wonder what happened there. But it's only top 3 fighting now. Something big happened behind. So we'll see what's gonna happen.
Well, like 7 spots. He's up to seventh place. He's our biggest gainer. Next one is Elf Racing. We got 6 spots in 5th. But clearly there is those top 3 who will be fighting each other whole race.
If they're not crash out or anything, because now around the outside that start rising, it's not gonna work. Swabo retired in the pit line with F Racing, so that's already 2 DNFs. I'm not counting in Starry.
Yeah.
Because he's not racing, of course he's doing comms. That's just how the game is.
And slowly but surely, Jamie gets to 12th spot. But I think we can still focus on you are on the top 3, because it will be really fascinating to see how swap places and how get from fighting. Free wide.
Ooh, 3 wide, and Grizzler is gonna overtake KJ, but it's just not gonna work out for him on that star there. So now these 3 are gonna fight Nails and those all the race. I think it's just gonna be but it's just gonna come out. It's gonna what it's gonna be at the end of the race to see who's gonna come out on top.
Arweb spun in sector 3, that's why we had a brief yellow flag.
Yeah. And it's really it's just gonna be the top 3 fighting. It's not gonna be anyone else on the podium. It's gonna be
But
now
if you would switch the tires, it's really interesting to see, we have a top 3, that's that group of 3, they are on hards. Then we have a group of 5 other cars that are on mediums, and then we have a gap and 2 cars on softs, and that's interesting.
as Tyler defends everything he's got, but still losing 2 places. That the DRS here is really strong on this main straight, and you're gonna lose a lot of positions if you don't have one, or if you don't want to do a lot with your ERS. There's everyone is on the mediums in this pack who are fighting for the points. The highest scoring points. It's 2 Marks, 1 Williams, 1 Alpine, and 1 AlphaTauri. And it's just gonna switch every lap here. That's pretty much the same as top 3. If you don't lose the DRS, you're gonna switch every lap. And if you're not too behind in the pack, of course, we're just switching every lap from then. I'm gonna excuse myself for a brief second again.
It's fascinating to see how we have those 3 drivers up front on hard tires, just getting further and further away, as KJ makes a small blunder in gets a bit behind, but he's still in the DRS range. So as in the middle of the field, we for ninth spot. Really good race for William. 14th, 15th. They were and KJ is also catching. But no, I'm not sure if it was a mistake or was he pushed someone. But
Okay, I'm
He's
back
still
to
there.
commentating now.
nice.
So here is our, and it's just gonna switch to places. It's not gonna be interesting very much to watch now. It's just gonna switch every lap the places between these drivers and the top
How-
4 till the top.
How can you say this? Every lap in D1, in HDR, in every division.
Yeah, and there's just gonna be switching places. It can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be a lot more other, but you're not gonna win with switching places here. You just have to go with it, work with everyone else, and then be greedy at the end of the race. This is the
Mr.
only thing.
Hannes is the first one to blink, and he goes for hearts. So softs into hearts, 22 laps of hearts. It's doable, but it's not impossible. But
It's gonna be in the
rough
puncher
time.
territory there if there's not gonna be any safety car. He pits under, so he's gonna be in the
Yeah.
puncher territory in the last few laps. Um, so
We have a big fight, human in Tyler.
I don't think they're realizing that fighting in this spec is pretty much not the point you want to do. Maybe if you want to get from the last places, then the fighting is good, but the fighting in the higher places, it's just not there.
Well, out of this pack, Davito and Diamonds have the best battery. So Mercedes boys working well with energy. Yes. As we are on to lap 12, Gary still not pitting on those softs. We'll see how far he will want to get them.
I
But
think it's
around
just gonna be
12
the
lap.
basic strategy going a lap 13 and then carry those hearts till the end of the race.
Yeah.
It's just gonna work for him, I think. That's
As
gonna be.
Yeah, as the gap is slightly slower now between those medium 3.6, 3.6 basically. So it's like in other way around. Yeah,
Yeah, the tires
Yeah.
work really hard to explain how the tires work
yeah,
at this circuit. It's almost impossible, but from my perspective is that there's few laps where mediums are quicker, few laps where softs are quicker, a few laps where hards are quicker, and pretty much it's not on the how much you got tire wear percentage. As Robot Reaction says, Mars Kravitz. Mars is gonna be our Ted Kravitz here.
Oh, Ted Kravitz. Okay, I'm an old guy, and at first I thought it's Lenny Kravitz, the rocker, and I was trying to get the reference.
It's Ted Kravitz from Sky Sports.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. Okay, I know now.
oh, as Diamonds goes into the gravel behind, he's gonna lose the DRS now, and that's one car smaller pack now.
Yes, that can be devastating. Will he be able? Well, he has a lot of battery, so he may try and maybe it to catch up. We'll see, but it's now over 2 seconds. Yeah, tough to say. It's to quote a great commentary guy. currently we all have a status quo between the top three. But this chasing pack on mediums is getting this gap smaller and smaller away, which seems against the logic, but that's how it goes here. As Diamonds is now 4.5 seconds.
Yeah, he went into the
Does he
gravel.
have
He might
damage?
have had some damage on the
Yeah, because
underfloor or something like that.
I didn't notice. Maybe he made another mistake there. I'm not sure because he had like 2 seconds and now it's 4.5. Yeah. Well, still in the points. Still high.
If it's still on the points, it's counting.
Yes.
That at least count for me. Jamie, the D3 driver, actually running in the points as we talk about it. He's just not gonna do anything there.
Yeah, as Tyler is the first one to blink from the medium runners, and Diamond. Keep my eye on Diamond. See if they will be. Doesn't look. No, he didn't have damage. As both of those guys, Tyler and Diamonds, go out on hearts, so they will definitely want to. Well, they will definitely can go to the end of the race. I'm really curious about the top three guys. Will all of them go for hard mediums or soft? It will be very interesting. Also, the thing to note here, there were no safety cars apart from one virtual safety car, and races in other divisions showed us that it can be contact heavy track.
Yeah, and now nothing is gonna change pretty much. It's just gonna be the same. Now the train is cut to 3 cars. I don't know what happened to Tyler there. Probably pitted. You can
Yeah,
say that.
Tyler pitted, yeah.
Yeah. So it's only 3 cars now. Fighting for the main position here. So
Yeah.
Mars is trying to be Mars Kravitz. He wants the tires.
Yes, and Diamonds now is the only one paying Idiot tribute with his penalty. So
Yeah.
on the top we'll see if they will come, because it's not notorious for penalties this track, but they can happen.
It's a lot um, for the tires this track here. As I said in quali, you're pretty much going downhill on the straight and the last 2 corners, and everything else you're going uphill and narrow turns. So it's hard on the tires, as Humane Pits is the next car to pit there.
Yeah, it looks like maybe the mediums like F Racing and Davito may to have a soft run in the end, medium. Because I don't see the point of going 16 laps on mediums and then 17 laps on or 70 laps on mediums, 16 laps on hards. So I'm guessing they are going for the softs.
Maybe there's the strategy. Maybe hoping for a safety car can be the strategy also. Um, there could be a safety car, although I don't
Yeah.
see it happening though.
No, it's a really clean driving here. So yeah, it's barring any freakish incident. Yeah, I also don't see anything happening here with safety cars.
So the top 3 is still being top 3, as Garrick said, the fastest lap.
Yes.
And the 2 top 3 pitted, that Star and Grizzle into the pits. KJ is
Yeah,
gonna try the undercut, sorry, overcut, but the undercut is so big here. Oh,
Yeah.
Death Star on second sets of mediums. Oh no, sorry, he was on
No.
hards.
Yeah, he was
Grizzler
on
on
hard user as well.
mediums.
Yeah, he was also on hard.
And the undercut is really, I mean, really,
Yeah.
really strong here. You can see Tyler catching up. I don't know how much second that was, but it was at least 5, and he's now 2 seconds away from the
Yeah.
top 2, you can say now. So KJ could be in a bit of trouble here.
Yeah, but yes, especially on this on tracks where the tire degradation under so much strong, because you don't lose that time as gain a lot when as KJ picks. So yeah, he is now. He will now also go. Well, he will have one lap fresher tires. We will see how this will help him, as we have a yellow flag, but nothing out of it should come.
Yeah,
As
KJ is gonna
going
get
off.
undercutted by half of the field by just pitting 1 lap later, and he's almost there with Tyler. He's safe
Yeah.
though, but really
2
close,
seconds.
and he's pretty much out of the fight for P1 now. He has to catch up a lot to get there, and he doesn't even have DRS to do it. So, as I said, the undercut is too strong here. Almost impossible.
Yes, as well as we have a yellow flag again. It was, I think, Arweb.
It's
Yeah,
Arweb letting
yeah,
cars by
letting people
because
through.
he's a back marker.
Yes,
As Mars Kravitz said.
yeah, respect for him that he still carries on.
It's a lot to carry on from 17th position with penalty and pretty much slower
Yeah.
pace than anyone else.
Well, in theory, 5 people DNF and you're in the points. So, yeah. Hope dies last.
Turn 1 incident, cheeky turn 1 incident, someone dive bombs everyone. It is possible with this big of a terrains, Diamonds trying to dive bomb Davito in front of him and then taking out the whole train. It's pretty much a scenario that I don't think is gonna happen, but it is possible.
And KJ looks like he's even losing a bit time because he was lucky, what, 2.2, 2.3, now he's 2.8. So it's not really working out for him as
Yeah, I think just that Stars' pace is really good, and he's carrying Grizzler with him, so that's why KJ losing too much, and even he doesn't have any DRS, so that's why KJ is losing. He's losing on a straight and on that Stars' great pace.
Yeah. But what a great fight we will have still between those two guys in front, Death Star and Grizzler. They will fight each other until the end, as Death Star now catches DRS from NSO Bird. But yeah,
I don't think that's gonna work in his favor though. Maybe it could if he picks up the pace now, and he's totally picking up the pace. He's burning ERS to try to get an out of the DRS zone from Grizzler, and he's gonna take the opportunity. Is the opportunity work for him though? We'll see. Now he has to gain 2 tenths in 2 corners, pretty much 1 corner, which is not possible. Grizzler is gonna caught him up again, so no breaking a DRS here, but he still does not get just too much. He has to lose. He almost sets the purple sector, that star there, as he goes on the uphill, and he's not gonna lose Grizzle from his tail. It was close though. if he would have DRS for this another straight, he would lose him. That would open KJ the doors to get P2.
Yeah, basically on the track, all we have is fight for the all we have is fight for first place. Well, what more can we wish for? But yeah, if you know what I mean, we have fight for first place and then fight for fourth place, and then there are fairly big gaps between another drivers. So not much looking to change unless there will be safety car.
Yeah, the D1 is really spread out against the two other divisions. Everyone was pretty much in the train in all of the divisions. Now it's just big spread out across the track, which could say a lot about drivers not placed correctly or just not having pace. It's the possible thing that could happen there.
So if nothing changes, then it's quite possible that Etam also will still have his fastest lap in the race. It's right now it's 1:13.76, and just followed by Grizzler. And yeah, so for now Etam.
And now from fight for fourth, it's gonna be fight for fifth as if iRacing, or how do you say that, lost touch with Humane, and Humane is not gonna have DRS now, so it's just gonna be big fight for P5 only. So there's two cars between the two main fights, as we have 10 laps remaining now in this session. And then we'll see who the winner is. Is it gonna be Deathstar? Is it gonna be Gersa? Is it gonna be KJ? All of it is possible, even if you... It could be still a revap. It's not that much of a possibility, but still could be, you know.
We'll see. Well, Humane now cuts the gap. He gets the DRS, so he's now back into it. Well, he's now back onto the back of LF Racing, and because I think it's a small L in front of F. Anyway,
It's possible. It's possible.
yeah. Anyway, it's also but while doing that, Humane also broke DRS to Tyler, so that worked very well for him here, as Davito will now try and capitalize on no DRS for Tyler.
And we have confirmation from our Mars Kravitz, who said it is L indeed. And are you inviting Diamonds, or should I invite him?
Yeah, I invite him, okay?
Okay, good. So for the big fights, it's just smaller fights happening. Grizzler is gonna go for the move now on Death Star, and Death Star losing a lot of momentum into turn 1, trying to, I think, outbrake Grizzler. It's just not gonna work out for him though.
And back Diamonds is back online. Hopefully he will be able to come back. His AI is has 7 seconds ahead of Mr. Hans, so shouldn't be a big problem.
And there's bigger gaps starting to form from P3 to P6. There's big gaps, no DRS there. Davito is with Death Star, is the only 2 fights on the track. Death Star
KJ.
and Tyler sorry, Davito
Okay.
Tyler and Death Star and Grizzler fighting. It's the only two fights now. Now it's Atem Ulsoy with Haynes.
KJ slowly but surely closes this gap. Now it's under 2 seconds.
It's gonna be interesting how it turns out. We still got 6 laps remaining. Sorry, 6. That's 7.
No, it's 8. We have 8 laps remaining.
Yeah, 8 laps.
Yeah.
I always don't count it. I always count it a bit differently.
Yeah.
But it's 8 laps.
Yeah. So yeah, KJ is now only 1.5 seconds behind. So I think he will catch up to them, and he will have a fight for the win between the 3 of them.
KJ still has fresher tires. Maybe it's not making too much sense that the tires are gonna be quick, but you can say for a lap they're gonna be quick because the tires in the game uh, uh, go off at 30% and 50%, and I think Grizzlers and Dead Stars started to hit the 30% now, and KJ is gonna be just under the 30%, so they're still gonna be faster by mere few tenths, or maybe I'm saying too big. You could say half a tenth, and it's gonna be good.
And Davito is catching up to Humane. Davito makes a really good progress through the field overall. He is showing a big pace, and we'll see if he will be able to overtake Humane and take Tyler with him along for the ride.
Invite diamonds again.
And okay. And just to answer, they are all on this Mars. They are all.
KJ is now really close to Grizzler and Death Star. He's always just losing out on the straight, but if he catches in the corners, as he is now catching almost a tenth in every corner, then he should be in the DRS soon. And he's still not out of this game for a win. Don't count it out just yet. He's not using that much ERS also. He's just managing everything, and he's in the DRS. He's just gotta be close. If he's gonna get the DRS, he gets the DRS. He's in the DRS, but don't call it out too soon yet. He has to hold that gap in this few turns, and if he manages to do that, he has DRS.
And Davito overtook Humane, and now we will see if he can catch up to LF Racing.
And KJ is now officially back in the fight for one. We invited Diamonds, he's in. Chill out, Mas. You don't have to type in caps lock. We got it under control. Mars is just bozo and types in the chat when he got an invite. So, KJ is still in the fight with fresh tire, and you don't want to.
You don't want to be against KJ when he is on the fresher tire. That's what you want.
Yeah, it's just gonna be interesting to see. I can't really predict the winner here. It can be pretty much everyone from the grid.
Yeah.
But
Well, those three guys are runaway top 3 also in the rankings. Yeah, it's no surprise.
it's no surprise there's gonna be a big fight between them.
Yeah. As I was, like I said, I was also keeping my eye on Davito. The gap is steady, 2.5 seconds, so it doesn't look like he will be making any more moves. As now Death Star is trying to break the code.
And Grizzler is lifting. I think Davito. I think Davito is invited diamonds again. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm inviting him.
So I think it's gonna be, yeah, hard to say. In that starter's position, I would let the guys in front, at least one over the guy,
Yeah.
and they overtake him on the last lap. That's my logic works like it. I think that star is gonna try to do that with 2 laps remaining, but it's gonna be harder to do it every lap when every lap passes. Yeah, P2 is the best lap.
Especially now that he has burned some ERS to defend on the last on this lap, so we will see.
The most of ERS has got Grizzler. KJ is gonna try to challenge for the second place. He's burned a lot. It's just not gonna work out for him. Picks up the slipstream. There's a fight. KJ burned all of his ERS, for nothing pretty much. He's gonna have to try and go for it now.
He's in great position now.
So Death Star still stays in it, in the first place.
The only other fight now is for the 5th on the track remaining. It's Davito, Humane, and Tyler. Oh, sorry, now as Edit overtakes Diamonds. Yeah.
Now, that's the right thing. Who's gonna position his car better? Grizzler is in the best position, but that's gonna mean Death Star is gonna try to get it, and KJ is gonna try to get it. It's a big game of chess now, as Diamonds gives up trying, and he's gonna lose the points now, and KJ is gonna not try it. Oh, there's contact between the top 2, Death Star and Grizzler. I think Grizzler sent it too hard, and now that's gonna cost him the win. KJ is in for his first win now, and magic happens. But still, don't count out just yet Death Star. He has no damage. Is in the best position. He has to burn a lot now.
He's falling behind, so even his 3rd place is in danger.
And I think Grizzler was at fault there, sending it too hard. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember it happened so quick. That's how the incident happens. But KJ has to defend like hell now on the straight against Death Star. Death Star is not gonna let that just yet. And it's gonna be interesting. Is KJ gonna be able to burn that curse, as Death Star has no ERS. KJ still has a little, and that's gonna do a lot. If KJ is gonna do everything right now, that is just gonna be, it's gonna be his first win. He has to do just bring the car across the line with this pace he's driving on correctly, and Death Star is just not gonna challenge. For now, Death Star is trying everything, breaking Clyde, everything he can in his everything, totally everything, trying to squeeze everything out of the car. It's just not gonna work out for him. The last year, and Death Star goes off the track, and that's his hope off there. And Mars said, "I was here, and I was here as a commentator with Starry." This is gonna be the moment in the books.
And
KJ is
racing
gonna go
overtakes
into the last two corners. He's gonna win his first Grand Prix. The curse is finally broken. KJ wins the Spanish Grand Prix. Oh my god.
Yeah,
KJ
fantastic.
wins the Spanish
Fan-
Grand Prix. Death Star
Fantastic.
second. Grizzler has loosened the position to F Racing. So F Racing
Oh!
now on the podium. KJ,
Humane,
he did it.
Humane and Davito had I think they came in contact or somewhere on the finish line, like fighting till the end. Humane is just stuck, but yes, well, you can say great recovery after pitting one lap later than other. So great recovery from KJ. He just did some Moses shit, and things happened, and he got from third to first.
Yeah, and magic happens. It happens. And as Mar said, I was here. I was here commentating. Starry was here with C2.
Great fun. Very, very, very emotional. Well, not emotional, but what the word is? Well, very, very fun. Well, there was definitely stuff happening. So yeah, I was glad to be able to witness it with my internet. As our reporter Mars Kravitz points out, it indeed is the second race here when basically on the last lap leaders crash. And so that only shows you the competitive side of HDR, how hard those guys want to win, and how all of them want that, all of the glory that comes with it. So yeah, who can blame them? Well, I think for driver of the day, we can definitely say KJ. I think it is to no surprise for everyone. That would be my first nomination. The other one would be get to the race director, because I think Humane, yes, exactly, Humane would be my second pick. Great drive from 14th to 5th, and LF Racing finally finished. Well, not finally, but he in the end finished third. Started 11. That was also impressive. Although we didn't maybe much attention.
And
Solid
honestly,
race.
I think this race deserves a bit minutes of my time to do the post-race interviews.
Yes.
So
Are we going to the
nah,
voice chat?
stay here.
Okay.
I'm gonna move them here. I hope it's not gonna be too much people. Let's move KJ, our winner today. KJ, you there? Hello, KJ.
Hello.
Hello.
You
Hello.
finally broken the curse. You won the Spanish Grand Prix. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm over the moon, really. I mean, a bit fortunate, obviously, but it had to come eventually after all the mishaps. So yeah.
Did your voice crack on this last lap when you saw what happened in front of you?
Well, I was in the party with Death Star, so I didn't want to like scream yes because that would make him feel bad, obviously. So,
Okay.
I was just very quietly humming to myself. But
Yes, great. And were you surprised that they pitted a lap earlier than you?
Well,
such uphill battle to just catch up to them.
oh yeah, I was checking like their tire wear and they had a lot more than me, so I realised that I can make my hards go a little longer. So I pit a lap after, and it was like 3 seconds. I didn't expect that much, but gradually, like over the space of about 15 laps or something, got back in the DRS, which was a real workout. But when I finally did, yeah, it was like Moses in the Red Sea. We just took each other out for me. So yeah.
Yeah, something happened for you now today, not against you.
Yeah, finally. I mean, it's ridiculous how many podiums and P2s I've had so far without a win, and
Oh yeah,
finally
poor
got it.
you, poor you. So many podiums.
Okay, at least
I understand.
you've
I
had a
understand what you
win.
mean.
You've had a win. You get the feeling.
Yeah, I know. Winning is no one remembers the second. Second one is the how they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, congrats.
The
Yeah, but
strategy, did you plan to try and overcut the runners, or did they just pit and you didn't have the time to react to pit with them? Or did you
well,
try something new?
straight from the start, I was at a disadvantage because somebody, I think it was new to me, just broke all the braking boards and hadn't used line. So, like, I was kind of guessing where to brake every time, just by guessing where the car in front was braking. So that put me at a disadvantage. But yeah, strategy, I didn't know what I was going to do going into it. I just did what Death Star and Grizzler did. We all did hards, and then, yeah, I did plan to go a lap later because my tyre wear was better. And thankfully, that tyre advantage came back at the end when I caught them up.
Yeah. It did happen, unfortunately, but it did happen. It counts as a win. I think that's everything for me. I have to interview other people now. So, have a good night and goodbye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks for
nice
comments.
one.
Bye.
Cheers.
Now we move. That's Star. That's Star. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Absolutely gutted the last lap, or it was almost the last lap. Grizzler sent it too hard into the turn one and broke his front wing. Can you say something about it?
Well, obviously, yeah, it lost me the win, but I made too many mistakes in the last lap, and obviously that meant that I couldn't get past KJ. I kind of just gave up after that. But like, in some way, it does help because if he gets a penalty for it, then he'll drop even more positions. So
Yeah, he
in some way, it does help with the championship.
He finished a P4, almost P5. So if he gets penalty for it, it could drop him to P5.
So I can imagine I'm smelling an incident report here.
Just about.
Yes, well, we'll see how stewards will go for it. But yeah, well, how they... Yeah, great race. You're Scottish? No.
Yeah.
So yeah, great race from you. Basically all the time. Did you plan on pitting on? Because this was like basically, well, you were fighting. It was interesting, but the most important part of the race was this lap 16, 17. Yeah, when you pitted with Grizzler, you planned on that, or were you just thinking as you go, like, okay, I will go one more, those tires don't go bad, or how was your strategy?
I guess it was a bit of both, really. I kind of thought maybe I should pit earlier or later, but I think the lap 16 was good. My tires didn't feel too bad at the end of the race, and obviously the undercut was absolutely huge, so it really helped. But like the lap 17, which I pitted, was already my pit window anyway, so I kind of just went with that.
Yeah.
I think that's everything from us. I'll interview Diamonds now. Thank you, Destar, for stopping by after that not so great result. But now have a nice night and goodbye.
Oh, he was second.
Yeah, it's still
a good
P2.
result.
Yeah, still
he's-
P2, but
as-
could have the win, you know.
As I said earlier, he's first loser, so that's something to be proud of.
Oh my god.
Just kidding. Great result.
Okay, so thank you, Destar. Have a good night and bye.
Yep, you too.
So Diamonds now. You can unmute yourself. Hello, Diamonds.
Hello.
So, a lot of disappointing race from you finishing P13. Well, your AI finishing P13 because of your internet issues. Pretty much the internet issues started to spawn in the later stages on the first stint. But before disconnecting, can you tell something about the DR strain and fighting with the other guys?
There was no fight. I'm just gonna say fuck my router, fuck this shit and that. Eventually I'll get fixed. But until then, I'm fighting with two hands tied behind my back. Have a good day.
Well,
That was quick.
strong words. Strong words. We can understand the frustration. Our hopes and prayers goes to Diamond's internet provider. So, well, we will hope. Well, we will hope that there will be improvements soon. I also have an issue with my internet, so I can easily understand his problems.
Yeah. And that's what happens in the internet world with Wi-Fi not working.
On that positive note, I think we are ready to say goodbye to all of you. Thanks all who joined us for all the races, or at least for this one. And we'll see you in Bahrain next week.
Yeah. That's everything from me, Starry. That's everything from him. And now, have a nice evening. And I'm gonna end it here. We'll see you next week in Bahrain for D3, D2, and D1 again, as is tradition. So goodbye now.
Papaya forever.